The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman takes a pair against Coker to run the winning streak now to 9 straight games. Coach, 2 solid efforts from your group, both needing comebacks. First time around, you get solid relief pitching from your group. 8 straight shutout innings from your relievers. Second game, you come back with a walk-off winner. Let's hit that first game first and foremost. You give up 3 runs, 3 straight hits, start the game. You're in a 3-0 hole. Have to kind of whittle back at that, but the offense explodes. How critical and how nice was it to see guys like Luke Friedman and Austin Connor have great relief efforts?
That's very important. First of all, being seniors, you'd like to see the fact that when they get in there as their last regular season game, the success they had, you're happy for them, number one. Number two, as a team, it's nice to see going into a tournament the idea of how effective it was. Austin Connor was locked in right there, and Friedman gave us a bunch of shutout innings to allow the offense to kind of chip away and get in there. So very crucial for us.
Second game, Ryan Victory, I mean, maybe with one of the best performances with the bases loaded and nobody out that you'll see, getting a pickoff and being able to work out of that inning, giving your team a chance to where just one run would win it, and quality at bats there from Jordan Griffin and then Mark Treadway before John Sharp were able to produce there. How do you sum up that second game as a whole?
The first thing that was good was when Sims came in, because a guy, again, who hadn't gotten a lot of innings and had a really effective inning for him. It was lights out, so that was great. And then able to go to Victory for the extension was really good. Nick, again, Atkins, we get in there, does a great job, does what he's supposed to do. Great stuff for the one inning, and then Vic gives you that middle relief role where he can take 3 or 4 innings. And to work out of the jams he worked out of, again, here's another senior who gets an opportunity on his last regular season game. You're never going to forget that, man. That's just some of the memories that you get as a student athlete, and so it's great to see that. I thought the at-bats were really good. Mark Treadway all day was tremendous. I mean, locked in. Malik Kyle, who hadn't been able to play in a while because of the injury and then hadn't gotten many at-bats. Really solid day today, I thought, with his swing. But offensively, pleased on how we responded and how we were able to stop the bleeding and allow your offense to get into a groove and then get some big hits. Again, there were some things here that you don't see a lot of times when it comes to the signs and execution and missing certain things that make me scratch my head and have to just let go today. But we got to be better at it when we start going against what we're going to play in the next part of the season, because this is the next season. Unfortunately, we got to play one game. We got to win that in order to stay in it. But at least we're in it with the opportunity, and that's all we're going to focus on is that one pitch in that game and see what happens.
I know that you weren't necessarily playing for nothing on a day like today, but they were playing for everything. They were playing for their lives on that other side. This weekend, you guys were already in the tournament. It was just based on seeding. To see your team have this kind of tournament feel where a team is that desperate on the other side, and the amount of pitchers that you use, the amount of different hitters that came up with clutch hits, what's that mean to you as a coach here, entering this what could be the final week of the season, unless you guys can get on that run, to see everybody step up here in a big situation?
As a coaching staff, that's the most pleasing thing. It's kind of like school's almost out and the final exam. And the final exam is, a weekend series like this, and how they played and were able to have 2 walk-offs. It's kind of like job well done. And now we do go to the next part of the season. But as far as the regular season goes, if you look at what happened in February and then what we did in March, which was a struggle, a couple series we struggled in, and look what we've done in April and how we finished. We always talk about, finishing through the line, don't finish to the line. I think today showed that they finished through the line of the regular season. And I know coaches were extremely pleased and proud of their efforts, especially the seniors and the weekend they had, and to see their success. what this is all about, because this is about them. This is about them and their teammates and the moments and sharing it and throwing water at each other. I mean, stuff like that. That's what this is about. It's about them. We just get to be blessed to be on the outside watching it. But it's all about their gig, and so that was awesome to see how we finished through the line this weekend and the way we performed.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you at Smoky Stadium.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, Carson-Newman. Coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.